In the headlines read, Regis Prograis to resume his career possibly at 147. And of course, this is Boxing News 24. Who else has a headline like this? Where else is Prograis gonna go? If he moves up, he's gonna move to 147. Now, this is interesting. Prograis said he's not retiring. He's gonna be a champion again. So he's gonna be a champion at 147, right? If this is really what he wants to do. Now, you see Devin Haney trying to take credit for Prograis' demise at 140. But I seen it before that. I seen it in Cepeda fight, what was a grueling fight for Regis Prograis. And then you saw the Zarria fight. He really looked very ordinary. Some people thought Zarria won that fight. So you could say we saw a little slippage in the Cepeda fight. Then we went to the Zarria fight. Then we really saw some slippage. Then it goes into the Devin Haney fight. In the Devin Haney fight, Regis showed his punch resistance was gone. And usually that happens when a guy stays at a weight too long, right? Or it happens to a guy who's washed. You know, they said the punch resistance is the first thing to go. Or it's one of the first things to go. That's why some people are doubting Errol Spence going into the Fundora fight, because they question his punch resistance staying at 147 too long. And at this particular time, I don't know what Regis Prograis would do at 147. I mean, he had decent punching power at 140. What is his punching power going to be like at 147 where he'll be facing bigger guys? And even though he's at a higher weight, he won't have to drain his body as much. Is the punch resistance still there? If this is true, we'll find out real soon if Regis Prograis moves up to 147. It looks like Canelo Alvarez versus Chris Eubank Jr. is back on the table, at least according to BoxingScene.com. You know, everybody's anxious to see who Canelo Alvarez fights next. Who is the real face of boxing, not Gervonta Davis. You know, some people, I heard on Coach Malachi's show say that they heard that Canelo said better be of a contract. I don't believe that. I don't see that anywhere. Some people believe the Terence Crawford fight's gonna jump off. But if Canelo fights Chris Eubank Jr., that would be a major blow to the Terence Crawford fight. This move might send Crawford to be undisputed at 154, at least go for being undisputed at 154, or retire. Now, Canelo has talked about fighting in Japan and the UK, and this fight would sell in the United States or the UK because Canelo's a cash cow. But I think it would do big numbers in the UK. Besides that, in Canelo's words, this is easy money. If Chris Eubank Jr. is being knocked out by Liam Smith, what do you think Canelo is going to do to him? This could be Canelo's first knockout in 3 years. Now, do I think this fight's going to happen? I don't know. Right now, they're just in talks. I'm sure Canelo has a couple of options of people he's talking to. But with Canelo, anything can happen. Canelo's the king of boxing. Don't forget, a couple of years ago, we were talking about Usyk fighting Canelo. Usyk was talking about becoming undisputed heavyweight champion, then moving down the cruiserweight to fight Canelo. So Canelo can make any fight he wants to make. Do I like the Eubank Jr. fight? No. And his fans probably don't either, but they will support him. But anyway, what are your thoughts? What do you think about Canelo Alvarez fighting Chris Eubank Jr.? And if you like the fight, where should it be? The USA or UK? And what do you think about Regis Prograis moving to 147? How would he do at 147? Jay Beezy, I'm gone.